Hi everyone, welcome to episode 4 of my Turn This Way Mindset podcast. I hope you all had an amazing summer. Now I know technically it's still summer, but we're into September, feeling a little bit of that chill in the air. Kids are getting back into routine at school, which means I'm getting back into routine too, and I know a lot of you are as well. Today I wanted to take a minute and talk about reflecting. So this summer I went to a cottage about 3 hours north of Toronto. I love big cities. I love the lights, the culture, and like the noise of humanity. But there's something therapeutic about immersing yourself in nature for a few days. I'm sure some of you have found yourself caught up in the beauty of a sunrise, or sat by the edge of the water and just stared out at where water meets sky, or at least I hope you've had these opportunities. I had one of these moments and it sparked me to think about the importance of reflection. So I went for a morning walk alone through the woods, with the only sounds being my shoes on the ground and birds singing to each other in the trees. As I turned a bend in the road, I came across a small bay of water surrounded by pine trees. The beauty of it made me stop in my tracks because the water was so perfectly still that it was a mirror of the blue skies and clouds above and the tall trees around it. And when I mean still, I mean not even the smallest ripple in the water. If you want to see the image, I posted a picture of it on my LinkedIn and my Instagram. So just search my name, Jennifer Radke, and feel free to connect with me there. But there you'll be able to see a picture of it. But if you want to just close your eyes for a minute, and I'll create the image for you. So imagine a blue sky with white, fluffy clouds, big, tall, dark pine trees surrounding a perfectly still body of water. Now, there was no cottages in sight. There was not even an animal in sight. It was just perfectly still nature. So here I was staring at this stillness, this perfect reflection, and it kind of hit me. Like, this is how still you need to be to truly reflect. And then I had the thought, well, daily life doesn't often give us these moments of stillness to reflect in. I know my life doesn't give me very many moments of stillness, and I'm sure yours doesn't either. But to truly reflect, you need to be that still. We all know that reflection is necessary for clarity. It's necessary for being able to see where changes need to be made, and it's necessary to be able to understand where our values lie. You cannot truly move forward personally or professionally without some kind of reflection. So in such a noisy world, it's easy to just keep going without ever being still. We plan, we organize, we create, we form opinions, we read, we listen, we experience, we move, we scroll, we learn, we take action. We feel the highs and the lows. We cry, we laugh, we shout, we converse. But when do we be still? When do we sit back and observe our own thoughts? And when do we reflect? I know I need to carve out dedicated time to sit with myself, usually through meditation. When I do this regularly, I can feel the difference. I feel calmer. I feel connected to myself. And I feel aligned with my present and future. When I don't commit to this dedicated time for reflection, I feel uneasy and slightly chaotic inside. You really do need to take that time. You need to create the time for reflection, because those moments aren't just going to appear for you very often, like it did for me when I went on my walk in the woods. So while I recommend trying meditation, I know it's not for everyone. And if you own your own business, taking time to quietly reflect on your business and where it stands now will allow you to more accurately create plans for future growth and success. So not only is reflection important for our own personal growth and for our own sense of peace and calm, it's also necessary for business, if you have a business, to be able to reflect on where your business is and where it needs to go. So there are other ways to be still and reflect. If you're not one for meditation, you can seek out an environment that calms you and sit there for a while. Your balcony, your porch, or yard first thing in the morning, or maybe near a lake, ocean, or river. Water has this beautiful way of calming our souls and letting us reflect. Maybe even it could be sitting in your favorite chair or by the window in your place of work before everyone else arrives, when you've got those 5 minutes of quiet. Maybe you have a coffee in your hands or a pen and journal to write your thoughts down. My husband often finds solace in quiet late at night, looking out at the lights of the city. I like early mornings just as the sky is starting to get light. Only you know the time and place where you can be still and reflect. So today I'm encouraging you to be like the reflection in the water I saw. Remove distractions and give yourself permission to be still and allow yourself to reflect with no judgment. I hope you have a calm and insightful week. Ask yourself this: how does being still feel to you? And what clarity comes to you afterwards? Chat soon. Bye.